In today's video, we're going to be diving into the DDI network. We're going to be talking about the nodes in Pacific, but this is a brand new way to earn some passive income, basically by sharing your bandwidth. Now, there is two ways to earn this. There is a freeware, and there is also through the nodes. Now, I'm going to be showing you guys why I'm personally going to be buying myself 3 of these nodes. I'm going to be showing exactly how much they earn per month and also how much they earn per day. So let's get straight into today's video, and let me show you guys exactly what this network is all about. So let's go over what is the DDI network and what they are doing. DDI is pioneering the first decentralized physical infrastructure network. DeepIn specifically designed for AI Assistant. Our bespoke virtual assistant platform leverages cutting-edge AI to automate communication and provide omni-channel user support across web, mobile, and social media. Unlike traditional chatbots, DDI utilizes NLP to learn from user data, enabling intelligent analysis and interaction. So as you can see there, instead of using something, let's say like ChatGPT, which can, in a lot of cases get things wrong, this is going to be something that's actually been learning off the user data. Now, of course, ChatGPT and things like that are doing that, but this is within its own, different sector. It is DeepIn, it is decentralized. Now, the difference with the DDI network is the fact that this system enables users to generate passive income through a node mechanism by distributing tasks to these nodes for processing and subsequent data return to the central server of the DDI AI assistant. Now, this also facilitates the delivery of responses to businesses, thereby creating a revenue sharing model for participating users. And this is for the node users. Like I said, there is actually 2 sides to the DDI network. There is a free bandwidth sharing app side, and then there is also the node mechanism. And I'm going to be going through and showing you guys more about that now. Now, for companies like this to generate revenue, they need to be able to collect as much data as possible. Now, I'm sure a lot of you have heard about NVIDIA, which has been blown up over the past 3 years since AI generation has been kicking off in the markets. Now, for AI generation, for most of the learning tools, they do need some, computer resources, and they definitely need GPUs. Now, NVIDIA themselves are supplying the majority of those GPUs in that market, hence why the stock price for that has astronomically blown up over the past few years. I've been holding NVIDIA for at least 6 or 7 years going forward. So, like I say, guys, with this information, you need to understand with DDI as a network, what they are doing is they have their own node software, which is collecting that data by using real-time user information, and then they're going to be able to use that data and then be able to generate revenue with that and train their AI softwares that they have got within the background. Because like I say, not all of the AI tools generate and need, like I say, the GPUs. They can use real-time data, and that's exactly what these guys are going for, and it makes logical sense. Now, if we take a look over at the DDI.network website, we can actually see that they're powering the DeepIn 2 AI Assist. You can see all the relevant information, and I would recommend everybody to look through the docs and go through all the information, and I will be leaving, guys, all the links down in the description, and I'll also be giving you guys a 5% discount to grab yourself, a couple of these nodes for yourself. But as you can see, if you go through and you do read everything, it does give you similar vibes to the old Grass videos and the node pair that I've spoke about prior in the past. But as we can remember, guys, both of these projects did absolutely great, and this is within the bandwidth sharing sector, and both of these, or should say all 3 of these, were in the DeepIn AI sector. And like I say, going forward, I'm going to be trying my best to get myself involved into a lot of these types of projects because they seem to be going very, very well. It seems like AI is taking off, and like I say, so far, just with those previous 2 just showing you just there, they've done very, very well for every single one of us that are watching today's video. And for those 2 as well, those were free to get yourself involved. You can get yourself involved in this one for free. Like I said, all links will be down in the description, but I would recommend grabbing yourself the node because, like I say, I'm going to show you guys now exactly why grabbing yourself multiple of these nodes could be more beneficial going forward. So if we take ourselves over to the docs and have a quick look over at the tokenomics, so I'm at the token metrics just here. So as we can see, the total supply is going to be 10 billion DDI, and as we can see down here, we can see how the distribution of this is going to be going out. So For the node holders, there's going to be a 10% airdrop for the total supply of that 10 billion, which is absolutely huge. So like I say, the more nodes you're going to hold, obviously, the more of that you're going to get a share of. You can see 3% is going to the treasury, 10% to the seed round, 60% of the node rewards, like I say, it goes to the node holders, 2% to the team, and 15% for the marketing, as you can see just there. So as you can see, the vesting period, you can see the allocation, you can see the airdrop there. And like I say, guys, I will be leaving all the links for you guys down in the description, so I would recommend going through and having a look at that. But like I say, if we do look over at the reward mechanism, you can see that by holding more nodes, we're actually going to be able to earn daily passive income in regards to Sol and DDAI, and I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how much that's going to be in a few moments when I do purchase my nodes, because like I say, the rewards start on this immediately, and like I say, you do start to earn Sol, you know, and you're able to earn that straight away to get that back. So as we can see here, for standard users, this would be for those of you that just download and use it for the free bandwidth share inside of it. You can see that you're going to be able to earn 24/7, you know, just for contributing yourself up, and you're going to be able to also as well, you could refer your friends up and earn some of their rewards through that as well. But then for the node validators, this is what I'm going to be. Like I say, I'm going to be purchasing 3 of these nodes, potentially maybe more. But like I say, from what I'm going to be looking at here, we can see node validators are granted privilege access. So daily DDAI rewards based on request volume, Sol cashback, so that's bonus percentage yield by node count. And like I say, keep watching the video through, because like I say, when I purchase my nodes, you're actually going to see that I'm going to be able to cash that out every single day. So as we can see, the DDAI network offers an exclusive airdrop opportunities to active node validators and for long-term contributors as a part of the reward mechanism. So like I say, I would recommend everybody to go through and read everything on here, but one of the points here that is really, really important is in regards to the request allocation here and the daily earning bonus yield. So the reason I'm going to be grabbing myself 3 nodes straight up is because it will increase my daily earning yield by 5%. So that means my request allocation would be for that. And I can see here as well, you can see the request generation speed boost. Of course, it would be more beneficial to grab yourself more nodes, and that's obviously how it works with every single node project. And like I say, I'm just going to keep myself steady and careful with this one. But like I say, I do feel like I do want to grab myself a fair chunk more on this one, because I've seen similar projects like this in the past. And like I say, every single one of them has worked out very successful for myself. Don't take anything I do say in today's video as financial advice, of course. Do your own research, but I am happy, and I'm going to be grabbing myself, like I say, multiple of these nodes. So if we take ourselves over to the DDAI network, I'll be leaving you guys a link down in the description. So all you're going to need to do is basically just, you know, follow the link I'll be leaving you guys down there. But all you need to do is sign in with your email address. So like for me, I'm going to be using my main email. I'm going to sign myself in there, and then what you're going to need to do is just take yourself up to your username at the top there, connect your wallet, connect up a Solflare wallet, as that is what is recommended within the docs. So I would recommend just to follow as they would do. Once you've got yourself connected up there, as you can see, for the actual bandwidth app that I've got installed at this moment, as we can see just here at the top here, we can see that the requests, like I say, I've had this running for about 21 hours at this specific point. So as you can see, I've generated shy of 20k points in regards to that. Maybe it might take a few moments for it to update on this side here. Just give it a quick refresh. There we go. As you can see, it's updated from there. You can see exactly how much I've earned. But if we take ourselves over to the computer operator, which is what we're basically looking at today. So as we can see here, you can see that we can purchase ourselves some nodes from here. It does give us forecast reward bonuses and exactly how much roughly that you are going to be able to earn per day with this. And like I say, once I have purchased this, we're going to see the yield output on here increase, and we're going to be able to have an option up here to basically claim those rewards when we are able to claim them. So as we can see there, if we just press on that again, minimum is 0.01 Sol per day. So like I say, what we need to do here now is take ourselves over to the nodes to purchase. So make sure you have a Solflare wallet installed. Make sure you load yourself up with some Solana in your wallet, because like I said, to purchase yourself a node here today, you would need to have yourself some Sol. Sol. I will be leaving you guys a discount code down in the description. It's going to save you guys 5% off the actual purchasing price. So all you need to do is just paste that in there and then press on the apply. And as you can see, it has applied the 5% off. So for myself, because I want 3 nodes, we can see here that's saved me 0.1275 Sol, which is great. So that's also going to make the return on investment a little bit shorter and save some time in regards to that. Okay, so to purchase, we need to just press on the purchasing option from here. And then as we can see, the Solflare wallet does pop up, as you can see. So that's 2.42 Sol, $352.54. And all you need to do from there is just press on the approve option from there. Transaction sent, purchase complete, purchase successful. Your 3 nodes will be active soon. So there we have it, guys. We have now got our nodes done. All we need to do now is basically just leave it to basically start to earn our daily rewards. So as you can see here, it's showing you guys that my yield output for the Solana per day is 0.268. So if we give that a copy, jump over on to CoinMarketCap, and as we can see here, if we paste in the 0.0268, that means per day we'll be earning $3.90 per day, and that's just in the Sol cashback rewards. So if we pop in there the $3.90 times that just by 30 days within an average month, we can see that per month, just from the Sol cashback, that means we're going to be earning $117 per month, which is pretty good if you want my personal opinion. And that's just from holding 3 nodes. Like I say, you can purchase as many nodes as you would like in regards to that. But as we can see, if we type in here as well the 0.085 that the actual node itself costs, as we can see there, basically just in the first month, I'm already going to be hitting the return on investment for one of those nodes. So give or take 3 months, I'll be able to get my money back on those, plus any rewards are going to come from the DDAI as well. So that's looking pretty good, if you want my opinion. And like I said, there's been other projects such as like Sonic Node and things like that that are running on Solana that have done absolutely great. And I did grab myself, I think, 4 of those nodes, and that also did pretty good for me. And I wish I did purchase more of those on there. Maybe I should start pushing more funds into things. But I do like to be careful. Make sure you do your own financial, research, of course, guys. Make sure you let me know your thoughts and opinions on this project down in the comments section below. But as we can see, guys, I'm going to be yielding, just $4 per day in Solana. I've got 3 of the nodes currently operational right now. I'll let you guys know in my Discord on Twitter if I do purchase myself more. I feel like I may grab myself 1 or 2 more, but as you can see, the request quarter added. There's a few points and a few bits and bobs that I'd recommend you guys go through and read within the docs that are going to excite you for sure. But yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions on this down in the comments. Right, so there we have it, guys. I'm going to be leaving today's video there. Let me know your thoughts and opinion on the DDAI network. I'm actually excited for this. Other projects have, in this same sector have done absolutely great. Every single one of them that's been in the deep in the AI sector and within the bandwidth sharing sector, every single one of those so far that I've shown on the channel has done absolutely great. So if you're going to get yourself involved in this, guys, I will be leaving a link for you guys down in the description. Don't forget to make sure you use the discount code shown on the screen there. That will save you guys 5% off your purchasing price. Makes absolute sense, reduces that return on investment time, and puts you in a great position. Currently, like I say, right now they're on the tier 2 sales. Currently 800 of those only are left at this specific point. And just so you know, guys, the tier 1 sales, they completely sold out within the first hour. So take that information with as what you will. I'll leave this video here. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Hive-Elo. Hive-Elo is a cryptocurrency passive income app that basically allows you to earn from around 7 deep in and AI projects. And from those projects, instead of actually having the costly barriers to actually get yourself involved in these projects, you're able to set yourself up with a free crypto app and start earning daily passive income today. So let's jump straight into today's video. Let's learn a little bit about Hive-Elo, and let's learn exactly how much we can make with this project going forward. So here we are on my Hive-Elo dashboard. You can see that I've currently got 1 device currently earning right now, and this device itself is running on my main system as we speak. I do plan on moving this over onto a low-powered PC just to make things a little bit more efficient and cost-effective going forward, and then obviously in return I would then earn a lot more in regards to that, so I'm not losing out on any power costs. But as we can see here, guys, this node itself is running 4 different individual DPN projects. You can see the Mysterium node there, and I was previously
sponsored by Mysterium, so make sure you go check out that video on the channel. But you can also see as well Livepeer, Filecoin Station, and AOOZ. Now, these projects themselves, guys, you normally do have to pay for these nodes before you can actually set them up onto your system and start earning daily. So that's something you do need to take on consideration as well. Some of these also, take and require VPSs to set them up, but because of the actual Hive Elo app, it's made it so simple that, it's all installed in one. You don't have to worry about anything, and all you need to do is make sure that's turned on, and then you're earning daily passive income. As simple as that. I will be leaving a link for you guys down in the description if if you're interested in setting this up yourself. But all you really need to do is, once you've clicked on the link that I've left in the description, is press on the download, for Windows. You can see on the actual home page themselves, they've got the options there for Windows, they've got options for Linux, and they've also got options for Mac OS. So depending on whichever device you have, you'll be able to set yourself up very, very easily. Now, when I was able to run this for a full 24-hour period, I roughly earned around about 38 cents. Now, doesn't seem like the most craziest amount at all, but you have to take into account that this is a free passive income app. They also have points, which we can see just here, and the token generation event for the points is coming up very, very soon. But if we take a look at the rough earnings, as I've just, tried to explain it to you there, guys. So if we take 0.30 and then we times that by, let's say, an average of a 30-day month, we can see that it's only going to be kicking at around about $9. But then we're going to be talking about the actual points that we're earning. So there's more involved in this than just the actual USDT earnings that we're going to be earning. We're going to be earning the points, and those points soon we'll be able to actually, receive those within the future airdrops. So make sure you take that into account. There's a lot more involved into this, and let's jump in now and let's learn a little bit more about the actual airdrops and the points and see exactly how much we're going to earn from that side. Checking over on to Hive Elo's official Twitter, we can actually see that they have a airdrop announced. They announced this on the 31st of December 2024. So earn a share of 2.5 billion HVLO tokens by running the Hive Elo app on your desktop devices. Whether you're a crypto pro or just getting started, this is your chance to join the decentralized future. So basically, guys, all you need to do to get yourself involved in this airdrop is basically install and download the app and start earning today. It's as simple as that. Their actual roadmap and their project, goals for the actual future is absolutely amazing, guys. They plan on, connecting up with over 1,000 different deep in, projects and AI projects that are out there right now, getting all of those set up so that you're able to actually mine them seamlessly on your system with just this one app. So like I say, an all-in-one app. Sometimes depending on where you are in the country or where you are in the world, can affect the actual earning, of different nodes. So with this, it's able to auto pick and actually use the best and efficient nodes for you, so you would actually earn the most rewards from it going forward. Now, also, guys, don't forget to take into account some of the other projects that we've actually talked about and showcased on the channel before, like Grass, like NodePay, which have had absolutely huge payouts. But these are only simply just a bandwidth sharing app. This isn't a these haven't been projects that have linked up with other projects like Mysterium Node, Livepeer, Filecoin Station. They haven't done anything along those lines. This project's product line for its future is it's huge. If all of these companies, connect up and everything starts going well, then, you're going to get a share of the rewards, and, you're going to have, an increased passive income. And then also as well, don't forget, guys, if you're having the ability that have, different VPSs, you've got different access to different IP addresses and things along those lines, you could set these up, in your family, friends, workplaces, etc., and earn quite a steady amount of income. And then also as well, guys, there's no investment involved in getting yourself involved with Hive Elo. It is free to use. It's a free crypto app, basically, that earns you daily passive income. You cannot fault that. For me personally, that's exactly what I'm always interested in. I'm going to make sure that I'm going to be sharing this through all my communities throughout Discord. I'm going to share this over on Twitter, and I'm going to be making sure, that I get you guys involved as soon as possible, because as you can see, I don't have that much earnings on the actual Hive Elo dashboard right now. But the reason that is because I've only just got this set up. I'm I'm going to try to get you guys in as early as always, so make sure that you do use the link that I left you guys down in the description. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And if you want to hear some updates in regards to the actual High Velo and exactly how much I'm earning, then make sure to jump into our Discord server. I'll be leaving a link for you guys down in the description. It's free to join, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Hi there guys, Farron here, go-to guy for all things crypto mining and passive income. In today's video I'm going to be showing you guys a great alternative to Grass, the bandwidth sharing app that pays you out in cryptocurrency for your unused data. In this video I'm going to be showing you guys Toggle.pro, which is very, very similar in concept and should pay out and do very well going forward. Now this is very, very early for this project, and also as well I do want to highlight as well guys that this project itself may be going up and down with its maintenance as it is upgrading every single day as we are using the app. So all you need to do with this is download yourself a very, very simple Google Chrome extension, and then you start earning from there. So let's jump into the project now. Let's do some research and let's learn a little bit more about the project, and let me show you guys why I'm jumping in on this so early. So jumping straight into today's video, Toggle is a free to download app, and then you get paid for your unused data on your internet. So very, very simple in concept. You don't have to do any hardcore setting up. It is very, very simple to do. All you need to do is sign up with the link that I'll leave you guys down in the description and in the top pinned comment. But all you need to do is press on the downloads option just from here. You'll then be popped up with a Chrome Web Store website, and all you need to do is just press on the install button just from here. From there you'll then be given a nice little dashboard from here, and then all you need to do is log in with your user details. It is very, very simple to do. Just before I jump in and show you guys my dashboard and my earnings for the past week, what I'm going to be doing is going through and giving you guys a bit of an understanding for the project. So Toggle, shape the future of automation. Shape the future of automation, earn rewards by revolutionizing the digital workforce with AI. Early reward system, so unlock rewards by transforming the future of digital work. You can also refer your friends and things like that to get in early as well, and you'll be rewarded for that also as well. But there's some few questions, you know, what is Toggle? And Toggle is the next AI revolution. People join Toggle Network to help us double the digital workforce and earn rewards. How can I earn the rewards? You earn rewards by being connected to the Toggle extension, answering survey questions, and through referrals. So the longer that you have this set up, basically, the more rewards and points that you'd earn. So that means in return, you'd have to have your computer on. Now, if you're just like myself and you've got plenty of different alternative miners on different computers, you can set them up onto those. If you just use your main PC, that's perfectly fine as well. You can also do that, and you can also set up different connections over in different IPs, maybe at families and friends' houses, things along those lines. But this is a very, very simple and easy passive income stream for anybody to jump themselves involved. Like I say, it's free. All you need to do is just download the Toggle extension itself at the top of the page. But as I say, I will be leaving you guys all the links down in the description. So taking a look now over at my Toggle dashboard, we can see that I have a total of 4,385 points in total. You can see that I also have some referral earners. I currently have, I think, 2 individuals referred up on here at this specific point, but as you can see, it is currently at this point right now earning and getting me rewards. So as you can see, they've got reward tiers here as well that you can move yourself up. Currently right now I am on the tier 5, and like I say, once you do sign yourself up onto here, you will start to accumulate rewards pretty quickly the second that you keep it on. But like I say, the longer that you leave this on, the more rewards that you would earn over a long period of time. And like I say guys, for this project I will be updating you guys on when the token generation event is happening, and for any updates or any news that I do find interesting and worthwhile noting, either down in Discord or on the channel via a video. So make sure that you do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to make sure that you guys are updated with that. And also, while I'm on that point, make sure you do hit the like button if you'd like me showing you guys all these free crypto node type of projects where you can earn some passive income. And like I say guys, at the end of the video, I will be leaving a playlist for all of the bandwidth sharing apps that I currently use at this specific point to have a great passive income portfolio just purely based on these, bandwidth sharing apps. So like I say, guys, make sure you check that out. Okay, so I don't need to make today's video very, very long. Like I say, the how-to side of it is very, very simple. All you need to do is follow the link that's down in the description, install the Chrome extension, and then from there, you'll be then earning and creating your rewards just by purely having this extension installed into your Chrome browser. As you can see, this is exactly what my actual extension itself looks like once you're on there. There's not many options on there. You can copy referral link, check out their Discord, check out their Twitter, things like that from there, and then you can also see the points that you've earned within your total of your period of the day, which, like I say, guys, is very, very simple in concept. And like I say, I'm noticing that they're doing quite a fair chunk of maintenance, and you'll notice that the website itself is upgrading every single day as it's going by. So they are busy working on this, and this is something that I'm very, very excited for. And like I say, just want to highlight this one more time. This is a free crypto app. This is not something that's going to cost you any money to get yourself involved. And like I say, any rewards that you do get from this is absolutely great. So make sure to check out the link I'll leave you guys down in the description. Let me know of any other apps or projects that are just like this down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Hi there guys, Farron here, your go-to guy for all things crypto mining and passive income. In today's video, I'm going to bring you guys a brand new free crypto node project where basically all you need to do is sign yourself up, install a Google Chrome extension, and from there you'll be then earning daily passive income. And like I say, compared to some of the similar projects that are just like this, let's say Grass Project as an example, where they started out early and they have had some absolute amazing returns for a lot of individuals. Those of you that are in the Discord and within the community have mentioned that you've earned between $100 to $1,000 just from that first airdrop from Grass. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be jumping in, showing you guys some of the other similar projects that are just like this, so you guys can get yourself involved and you can start to earn yourself daily and passive income. So let's go through, let's learn a little bit more about the project, and I'll show you guys how you can get yourself set up and so you can start to earn today. NodePay, own the future of AI, contribute unused internet and earn real rewards. Now you can throw your email address in there to apply to start earning. But what is NodePay? NodePay is a platform for AI training and development. Our mission is to provide an ecosystem for users to own and access AI in real-time data intelligence. Download NodePay and earn passive income by exchanging your bandwidth and data. So your internet and data are valuable resources in the AI economy. NodePay transforms them into assets that you own. Increase your ownership in the network by contributing. So like I say, guys, it's a very, very simple concept. All you really need to do is download a Google Chrome extension and then create yourself an account and go from there. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you guys exactly what you would need to do. So what you'd need to do is click on the install at the top, press on the add the extension, add that extension, and then give that a few moments, and that should then add to your Chrome. And then from there, what you're going to need to do is press on your open dashboard, and then by doing so, this will then link your account up so you can actually start to earn straight away from there. Now myself personally, I've only started to earn and set this up as you guys have just seen that live just there and then. I did make the account, I'd say maybe a month or 2 months prior to this, but I wanted to give the actual project some time to see how it was going to go and how it was going to perform. And I've actually received a fair few messages within Discord and over on Twitter from a fair bunch of you that are basically saying that you guys have started earning with this, and you would like me to do a video to showcase this to the rest of you that are actually watching it. And I also want to mention as well, guys, for bandwidth sharing apps that are just like this, that do earn a steady passive income, please do check onto the channel. I'll leave a link for you guys down in the description. I do have a playlist full of all of the bandwidth sharing apps that I've actually showcased across the channel. And just so you're aware, all of these apps are free for you to get yourself involved and start earning daily with those. So I do find that quite an interesting point and worthwhile noting. So like I said, guys, I'll be leaving the referral link for you guys down in the actual description. You can see that obviously, like I said, I've had this set up before. I've done some few little parts and pieces with it, but like I said, it is very, very interesting of a project. And like I said, if it goes anywhere near where Grass has done, we're going to be looking at something interesting. So the season 0 review has been concluded, so you can actually go over there, see exactly what's going on. I would recommend that when you do this, make sure that you take yourself over to the wallet connection, connect up your Phantom wallet, Solflare wallet, whichever wallet that you would prefer to use. Get that connected up, get yourself set up as soon as possible, just to make sure that you get yourself in in for the chance to make sure that you get the good payout when it does get to the point of actual launching and actually being able to claim those rewards. But like I say, guys, so far from what I'm seeing, it does seem very, very simple to get itself set up. They've got a few medals and things like that for you to go through and collect and claim. They've got a few little bit of missions and rewards of things that you can do to, you know, follow them over on Twitter and things like that to increase your points. But overall, the main thing that you really want to do is just get this installed, set up onto your system, your desktop, and then, like I say, they do have a referral option on there, so make sure you go through and refer any friends and family that you may have that may be interested in setting this up for themselves. But like I say, guys, very, very simple to do. The actual install and setup, as you saw, was very, very quick. You just download the Google extension and then make sure that you've already got yourself an account created, and from there you'll then be able to start earning. And like I say, you won't see any results maybe for the first day or two. It may take a few little bit of time for the actual data to start to collect and start to accumulate you some earning statistics, but from that point you should then be able to be good to go, and give a few weeks, and you know, I'll keep you guys updated as much as I can do going forward on when the launching and when the earning it does happen. Like I say, you can jump into our Discord to keep yourself updated, or over on Instagram. I'll make sure to keep you guys updated on what's happening. Just so you guys are aware on how you can get yourself set up and earning, I've already showed you how to set it up. It's just as simple as creating yourself an account with the link that I'll leave you guys down in the description, installing the Google Chrome extension, and then just following all the steps from within inside the dashboard. I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to go through and have a look exactly what you need to do. There is a document on the screen here, a Medium article from their Medium, and I'll be leaving all the links for you guys down in the description so you can go through and read all this information yourself. My goal here is normally just to show you guys any of the projects that I do feel that has a potential chance to actually have a kickback for us and actually have a daily passive income earning type of style. And like I say, guys, so far it's given me all the positive signs that it's going to do very, very well. It's showing very, very similar concepts in regards to how Grass Foundation actually went forward and how they went out. And as you can see, if we check over onto the dashboard, you can see with how the season review has done, you can see that pretty much it is working within the same lines as Grass, with having epoch seasons. So like I say, you know, I didn't earn anything from the first, you know, season from a couple of months ago when I actually created my account, because I, you know, wanted to make sure that everything was 100% kosher before setting anything up onto my system. But like I said, at this specific point, I do trust the app, and I do feel like it is going to do pretty well for us going forward. Don't have any figures in mind at this specific time, but make sure to follow us over on Instagram and jump into our Discord to keep up to date with everybody, and I'll let you guys know exactly how much it will earn and what it will earn for myself when it does get to the point of paying out and being able to claim. And also, guys, make sure to let me know down in the comments any of the other projects that I may have missed off, many projects that I haven't seen yet that offering, you know, a free crypto node projects or anything like the extensions or bandwidth using sharing apps. I'm interested in all of those, and like I say, they're very, very simple to set up, so it's nice and easy for those of you that are new to crypto to get yourself involved. Any questions you guys may have, feel free to leave them down in the comments. Take a chance and jump over into our Discord. It's free to join, and you can ask any questions in there, and I'm pretty active in there, and I do answer the majority of questions that are asked within there. Right, guys, I'm going to leave this video as it is here today. Make sure to use the link down in the description to sign yourself up for this, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Hi there guys, Farron here, your go-to guy for all things crypto mining and passive income. In this video I'm going to be giving you guys a new way and a free way to earn some passive income. This is with a Chrome extension, and this is very, very similar to the Grass project you guys have seen me highlight before in the past, but this project is called Dawn, and I'm also going to be introducing you guys to Layer 3, which is an app-based website that if you do quests and you do things along those lines, you actually earn some passive income in crypto form from them as well. So let's jump straight into today's video. Let's learn some interesting points and facts, and let's learn how to make some more passive income daily. Now, before I show you guys exactly how to set up and install the Dawn extension so that we can start earning some passive income, I do want you guys to be aware that all of the projects that I mentioned in today's video, I'm not sponsored, I'm not affiliated with these projects, I just personally think that these are interested in jumping involved in. And like I say, with the Layer 3 project that I'm going to be showing you guys, that the website that we're actually overall on and using the platform, they offer and show loads of interesting projects that you can actually earn little bounties and rewards for setting them up. And I find it also an interesting way as well where you can actually find new projects that you may have not seen before. So what is Dawn? So Dawn itself is a decentralized broadband network that enables households to provide their own internet through at-home antenna infrastructure and sell excess internet capacity to the Dawn network. Introducing Dawn, transforming the internet from a provider-owned model to a consumer-owned model. There is loads and loads of information in regards to this online. I have gone through some of their articles to make sure that they are a trustworthy project to be jumping myself into, and it basically says along their articles that, you know, the internet that we're paying for, we're paying about 90% more than what the actual internet providers themselves are charging us. So things like this going forward in the future could be quite, you know, beneficial in decentralizing the actual internet itself. So if we continue through here, we can actually then start on the getting this set up. So all we need to do is I'm going to leave you guys down a link down in the description so you can sign yourself up for layer 3, and then all you need to do is complete the quest as we can see just here. Then we'll be rewarded via layer 3 in rewards, and then you can see the rewards here that would receive, and then we'd also then start to earn passively with Dawn. So I feel like going through this method is so much more easier. But like I say, guys, if that's not something that you're interested in, you just want to get straight involved with Dawn Network, I'll be leaving a link for you guys down in the description for the Dawn extension. So we press on the download Dawn extension, should I say. We can see here it's brought us up to the Chrome Web Store. Press on the add to Chrome, add the extension. It's as simple as that. Once you have installed the actual extension, the extension should pop itself up there at the top, and then from there what we're going to need to do is press on the continue button. From here what we're going to do is we're going to press on the register button just here, throw in our name, throw in our email address, input our password, pop in the referral code. I'll leave you guys on the screen right now or down in the description, pop in the captcha, and from there press on the create account. Once you have created your account, it'll ask you to verify your email, which is very, very simple to do, and then log into the Dawn app itself, and then from there you'll be then greeted with the screen that you can see right here, where it shows that I'm connected, shows the connection quality, the connection status, and how many points that I've earned so far. There's a few other points as well worth checking. You can see on here as well, you've got boost rewards. This is where you will find your referral code, and you can also follow them as well for extra rewards. And like I said, the app itself is giving me the overall vibes of the Grass project that I've recently done a video on in the past, so make sure you go check out that as well. But they also do have a white paper which is worth reading through. I've already been through and had a little bit of a look through this myself, but I will be leaving this for you guys down in the description, so make sure you do go ahead and check through that and have a bit of a read through and make sure this is something that you are interested in and something that you are going to be doing in the future. But like I say, if it's going to pay me for the unused bandwidth that's going to be happening on my computer, then I'm going to go for that, because I have plenty of computers left on every single day. And like I say, for the one that I like, my laptop and things like that, you can set these up, very, very simple, and go from there. But then also as well, guys, you can see here as now that from the layer 3 side we have now downloaded. So all we need to do is press on the verify. It says insufficient ETH on the Arbitrum, top up your balance. So we need to switch to the Arbitrum 1 network, switch that over, and insufficient, so we can't even claim the rewards on the layer 3. But as you can see, if you have that topped up, you would be able to do that. There is a bit of a loot box as well on the layer 3 website that we were also able to open up, so let's have a little look and go through this. So let's go on here, press on the continue, open up another one of these, confirm that transaction, and let's see what comes through from there and see whether it's worth our while. So we've done a bit of a spin, 250 XP, have no clue whether that's worth its time or not. I'm going to press on the continue and go through from there. Now, one of the reasons I did show you guys this website, as much as I don't understand it and don't fully get it at this specific point, is I'm seeing quite a lot of people using this website as a place to actually find projects and different types of communities, going on here doing quests and things along those lines. So like I said, guys, I'll be leaving you the link down in the description. You guys can let me know if you find yourself or find this an interesting website for yourself. I don't really have the time to go through and complete loads and loads and loads of quests, but like I said, if I'm already going to get involved in with the project, or I'm already going to download and install something and set it up, then I might as well go through and use this if it already has it set up. So let me know your thoughts and your opinions on this down in the comment section down below. Make sure to like, subscribe, consider hitting that join button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys GetGrass. This is a brand new bandwidth sharing app that currently right now is in their incentivized beta. So this basically means for those of you that do jump yourself in, you're going to be able to reap the rewards when this project does actually get to the point of launching and being able to claim. So right now, guys, this is currently earning around about $5 to $8 per day. This seems to be very, very consistent, and all you really need to do is set this up onto your computer with a Chrome extension, and nothing else really needs to be done. You just leave this running in the background, and then you'll be earning passive income every single day. So make sure to watch the video way through, make sure to like, subscribe, hit the join button, and I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how you can set yourself up and earn with GetGrass, and I'll be making sure to leave a link for you guys down in the description. Okay, so let's learn about what GetGrass is and exactly what it does and how it earns us passive income. Now, what GetGrass is, in a very, very simple form, is a bandwidth sharing app. All you really need to do is set this up with your Google Chrome extension and keep this running in the background to earn. Like I say, you can increase your earnings by referring more friends and family, things along those lines. And you can see here that you'll get a dashboard with statistics exactly of how much you're earning per day. What is Grass and how does it work? Grass is the underlying infrastructure that powers AI models. By installing the Grab web extension, the application will automatically sell your unused internet to AI companies who use it to scrape the internet and train their models. The result, you sharing the growth of AI and a stake in the room network for selling a resource you didn't even know you had. So if you're ready to join the revolution and start to earn some passive income and, get in there before, like I say, as it is in the incentivized beta at the moment, then I'll be leaving you guys a link down in the description and in the top comment. Protected personal data. Grass is a network for exchanging bandwidth and bandwidth only. There is no possible way for buyers to see your data or view any of your activity. Security and privacy are 100% guaranteed. To set yourself up with Grass, it is very simple to do. All you need to do is download the Grass web extension, create yourself an account. Like I said, guys, I'll be leaving your link down in the description. And then from there, once the app is installed, you'll then start to earn passively in the background. So all you need to do is press on download. You'll be popped up with the Grass extension from the Chrome web store. And then you would then from here, you'd press add to Chrome, and then it would start to download and install from there. Okay, so let's take a look over at my dashboard. So as you can see here, I've already got a little bit of earnings already accumulated, and you can see here for each day from this getting set up. Now, I myself was referred by Smocklem. I watched this video, it was a great video, and I feel like I want to share this over to you guys as well, so you guys can get yourself involved as well. So as we can see here, I have 1,750 Epoch earnings in there already. You can see per day, roughly, it's giving me about 1,260 coins, which would roughly earn around about, let's say, just shy over $5 per day at the current market price. But like I say, we can't actually claim this or use any of the money just yet because we're still in the incentivized beta. So like I say, for those of you that haven't got this installed yet, I would recommend getting it downloaded and installed, because when this does get to the point of release, then we'll be able to actually sell and accumulate the earnings that we've set up for over the past few weeks. So make sure to take that into consideration, and I'll be leaving all the links for you guys down in the description and in the top comment. Currently, right now, you can view the Grass price over on the Pros Wales market. I'll be leaving a link for you guys down in the description for that. You can't currently purchase this at the moment, but you can see where the price is at. And I do believe that when the token itself is actually, able to claim from your dashboard, the price on here will astronomically change. You can see it says the 24-hour volume is around about 26,000. But like I say, in let's say the next coming weeks and things like that, with more people pushing this content, I can only imagine that the market for this is going to, it's going to fly up there. And like I said, for the current estimates that we're offering you guys, saying around about 5 to 10 bucks or something like that a day right now, this could be like maybe a lot more than that. So I don't want to throw any figures out there or anything like that. Like I said, make sure you do your own financial research. But like I said, guys, you're not investing in anything. All you're doing is downloading and installing a Google Chrome extension and then accumulating the rewards from there. All you really need to do is leave your device, leave your laptop laying around and make it working. If you've got plenty of Fry Foundation miners, which you've seen me showcase many times on the channel, you can install this on there with your Google Chrome extension, and then you'll be earning from there. And you can do this on each individual device. It doesn't have to actually be on just one device. The more devices that you get connected up, the more you'll earn. Going forward, I do plan on connecting up more devices to my network. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking my Fry Foundation miners and I'll be setting this up on each one of those devices so that I have more on my network. Like I say, guys, there is no limit to the amount of computers that you can add on there. But like I say, you're not going to have any issues, adding that on there. And then also as well, if if you do have separate networks within your property, then even adding those computers also on a split network is only going to increase your earnings overall. Now, I also want to take the time to remind you guys as well, if you are interested in bandwidth sharing apps that you can add onto your computers to earn more passive income, then I would recommend checking out the playlist on my channel, Bandwidth Sharing. I have over 14 videos with over, I think around about 10 plus passive income apps that you can install to your computer, add them to your mobile phone. You can even put them on Android tablets and start earning more passive income that way. So make sure to take a look through that, and I'll leave the link for that playlist down in the description. Okay, so there we have it. We have another passive income app installed. Like I say, guys, if you want to earn more money with your GetGrass, I would recommend setting up more systems on your network. Like I say, for myself, I will be adding this to all my Fry Foundation miners. And like I say, if you don't know what the Fry Foundation miners are, check out the other videos on the channel. But like I say, guys, very, very simple to set up. You want to earn more, put it on more systems. You can also refer up your friends, and they could also then, you can earn a little bit more through that way. They do have like a little bit of a reward system going on. For the reward system, you can see here there is rewards tiers, and you can go through and learn a little bit more about that in your own time once you've got this installed. But as you can see here, you even need to get 373 points, which, like I say, you can earn. Like I say, for myself personally, I'm earning about 1,260 per day. Like I say, I've got to give it a couple more days to get an average on that to give you guys more of a bang-on figure on that. But depending on the amount of points or the amount of referrals that you sign up depends on the big chunk of rewards that you can also get. So you could earn 2,559 points. You'll then move up to a different tier, or if you hit those referrals on there, then you'll also hit that as well. But like I say, guys, if you're not interested in the referral side for your friends or anything along those lines, then I wouldn't even worry. I would just get yourself the extension added onto your Chrome, and I would start earning the passive income from there, and then you'd be good to go. But like I say, guys, feel free to jump into our Discord and let us know how it's going for you and how much you're earning yourself. Okay, so there we have it, guys. We have a brand new passive income app that you guys can install for free and get yourself set up nice and easily. Like I said, don't forget to check out the other playlist on the channel for all the other bandwidth sharing apps if that's something that you guys are interested in. And also, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, make sure to hit the join button if this is the type of content that you like, and to show some support towards the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Hi there guys, welcome back to the Farrington channel. Now, have you been looking for free proxies to add to your peer-to-peer profit network? If you have, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about a new proxy service that I've found, and I've had limited success with it. The service is called Razor Proxy, and they're currently giving away 500 megabytes of data, and I've been able to actually add this successfully. It is a data center, so the prices will be completely different. The better the price would be for residential properties than it would be for anything business or any data center type of networks that would be connected up to your account. So this is the website. I've had limited success, as I said, so far. There is no referral link, so all you need to do is just follow the link that will be in the description and go through, register yourself for your account up, follow yourself back to your proxy account, go on to your network, go on to Proxies tab, import proxy, and once they give you your own password and username, make sure you follow the correct protocol and put in your username, pass and your port, and press import, and then that should update and it will go live in green onto there. Now, it hasn't actually updated and show you on there that I've used anything, because it still says the same thing, but as you can see on the Razor Proxy, it's already started to send over data. So this won't be a lot, but it's definitely something worth testing out, and they do have some good shared plans with us and unlimited on there for 10 plus IPs for that, so it could work out to be quite profitable. We do have to find out to see how much they do pay for just for the 500 megabytes. But it's a step in the right direction. If you're looking for more free proxies to add to your peer-to-peer profit network, this would be a good one to add. There is something else that I have been looking in, but once I find out whether that's successful or not, I will do another video to let you guys know in regards to how successful that was. But thanks for watching the video, guys, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Hi there guys, welcome to the Farrington channel, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a full tutorial on how to set up your Razor proxy on your peer-to-profit account. So once you've registered up to the Razor proxy website that I've left in the link for you in the description, what you need to do is find yourself over to the Shared DC tab, and it will offer you your own free 500 megabytes worth of data. And all you need to do is just copy your proxy address, your port, your username and your password. And what I've done is I've put together a document that kind of just walks you through kind of step by step. So when you go to import your proxy into your peer-to-profit, this is the format that they're going to give you, so that you need to reorganize and change it so that it's going to fit in with your details. So as a simple explanatory from mine, you can see the port that's there, that would be replaced with the port part there. On the host, you would put the proxy address, that you would change that to be the host. For the password, you would use your own password. For your username, you'd also use your own username that they've provided you on Razor proxy. And then the protocol would be HTTP, just for this specific sake. Okay, so make sure that you change all your user details and passwords with your own that they provide for you, so that this will be done successfully. So now jumping into peer-to-profit, let's go ahead and add this proxy. Now I've already got this proxy added. As you can see, it's online, it's been online. It says 27 minutes, but I have had this up for a full day, and as you can see, it has used a little bit of the data that's been allowed on there for me. So that's still slowly updating bit by bit. So what you need to do is go on input, remember the protocol address and username. I will leave this maybe just copied into the description, just so you can copy and paste it, maybe a little bit more easy, and just change it out with your own to make things easier. But all you need to do is just pop it in as that, and then all you would do is press import, and then it would go onto there and show you live. But let's just do it anyway, just for the sake of it. Okay, so this has been added. They're currently checking to make sure that these details are correct, but they won't be correct as far as I'm aware, because these are just ones that I have just added together, and the original ones that I have covered up and blurred with a black box are the original details that I have. If this helped you set up your proxy, or your first free proxy to peer-to-profit, then please do leave me a like and subscribe to the channel, and maybe drop me a comment and let me know what you guys like to see in the next video.
Hi there guys, Farrington here, your go-to guy for all things crypto mining and passive income. In today's video, we're going to be talking about NodeGo. This is a brand new crypto node project that's free to set up and get yourself involved in. Very, very similar to the Grass.io and the NodePay that we've seen very, very recently. There's an airdrop that's going to be coming up very, very soon, and I want to show you guys how to get yourself set up, how to get this installed, and how to make sure that you can maximize your earnings so that you can be in a good position to earn some steady passive income with this. So let's jump straight into today's video. Make sure to like, subscribe, make sure to hit the notification bell, and consider joining the channel as a channel member. So for those of you that remember Grass.io and NodePay, they did very, very well when they launched. Now, I could have got myself in a little bit earlier with NodePay, and I would have had a bit of a better payout on that. But like I said, in today's video, I want to give you guys a early access, straightforward information, so you guys know exactly what's going on. This is free to set up. There is one part you can pay a little bit with the Telegram node, because you can also run 2 nodes with this project, which I would recommend, and I'm going to give you guys a little bit more information on that. There is a free way to do it, and then I think there's a way you can do it for around about $7 or something like that. Nothing too crazy, but like I say, for similar projects that have worked out like this, they have performed very, very well. So as we can see right now, I'm currently on my NodeGo dashboard. Currently right now for this Epoch earnings, I'm currently at 3,757.93. Currently 0 referrals on there, so the earnings on there right now are exactly how you would expect them to be for somebody that's ran this for just shy over a week. As you can see here, if we look down on my earning statistics, I actually actually set this up on the 26th of April, and I've allowed this a fair amount of time just to start the earnings, just so that I could see exactly if this was something that was, let's say, quote unquote legitimate, something that's actually going to work, and whether it's actually a proof of concept that it does do what it's exactly saying that it's doing. And so far, I can see that it's doing exactly as it's supposed to. Now, I was recommended this by one of the channel members at Raticus. Really do appreciate you, mate, as always, for reaching out and sharing this valuable information to us so we can get this out to you guys so you can jump in as soon as possible. So let's talk about how we set up NodeGo so that we can start earning passive income with this, or at least at this specific point, start to accumulate the points for when the airdrops do come and we can actually start to earn the rewards. So once you've actually made yourself an actual account on here, as we can see over here, we have the add more node to earn points. Like I said, if you've just made yourself an account, yours won't say connected, but all you need to do is just press over here, download the Chrome extension node. As you can see here, it's on the Chrome Web Store.google, and like I said, just press on this here, install this up, and then you'll be given your own little dashboard thingamajiggy at the top there that you can set up and install so that it starts to work for yourself. So as you can see, mine is already here. It's already, earning. The rewards are there. Those rewards correlate with what is on the actual dashboard itself. But then aside from that, there is also a Telegram node. Now the Telegram node, if I just give this a second and load this up for you, all you need to do is just open up the Telegram app and then bring this over to the screen so I can show you guys exactly what's going on here. So this is my Telegram node. So as you can see, the rewards on here are a little bit different than the rewards on there because, like I say, these are earning in two complete different ways. And like I say, if you add both of these on there, you're going to be putting yourself in for a position to earn the most when it comes around to it. Now, like I said, there is a fair few things on here that you could also increase and earn some points. But I did mention to you guys prior that it does cost for the Telegram node. Now, at the same time, it doesn't, but it does. 20,000 points, if you've already accumulated this on NodeGo, you can use your already balance that you already have, and you could purchase the Telegram node so you can also start earning on here. But for the sake, I think it was around about $5 in ton to actually set this up immediately so you can start earning. That's what I did. I chose to just pay for it, get it set up, and start earning those rewards. Instead of spending, let's say, the 20,000 points once accumulated, I'm going to save those 20,000 points to put me in a better position for when the airdrop does come around. So let's talk about how NodeGo is going to pay us out and how this works. In a nutshell, just to keep things very, very simple, over on this channel, I have showcased, I would say, over 100 plus passive crypto apps, that basically, in a nutshell, kind of just use your unused bandwidth data that you have, let's say, on your system, or maybe potentially an unused computer, and then you then get rewarded for that data that is shared, and people use that, let's say, such as like a VPN or something along those lines, and then you get then paid out and rewarded for that data that has been used. So like I said, setting yourself up is very, very simple. Take yourself over to the store and then go from there. But like I said, if we look over at the, the actual Telegram, node itself, it's very, very simple to set yourself up. It's very, very simple to do. You can see they do have a little bit of a referral program there, so you can see, if you was to throw in some of your friends, you'll be able to earn and increase your, overall points earned over a period of time. And I would recommend every single one of you, to refer up your friends, family, get your grandma involved, get your dad involved, so you can start to earn a little bit more from that, and then also so can they as well. And I think that's a big, huge key factor to take away from this. These are very, very simple to set up. It takes practically 3-4 minutes to get yourself set up. You're then going to be steady earning, and then all you need to do is wait for, let's say, the announcement over on their Twitter for when the airdrops are coming. I'll also update you guys within our Discord community, so make sure you jump into there. I'll be leaving a link for you guys down in the description. If you are interested in getting yourself a NodeGo node setup, then like I said, use the link that I'll be leaving you guys down in the description. Take a few minutes to get yourself set up. But as you can see, the project itself has already got over 1 million users currently, actively using it right now. It's currently live in over 100 plus countries as we speak. If we take ourselves down to the bottom of the page, you can see the terms and conditions there. This actually takes us over to the docs for the project, and I would recommend, guys, having a little bit of a read through and go through on this. But like I said, this is a free project to get yourself involved in. You don't have to pay for the Telegram node. you can just leave it as the Google Chrome extension. And if that's the way you guys want to do it, go for it. Wait till you accumulate the 20k points and then purchase the Telegram node from there, just to increase your earnings overall. But like I said, I would recommend everybody to go through, have a little look through the actual docs, see what this project is about. And as I say, very, very similar to NodePay, very, very similar to Grass.io. And it's also very, very similar in the concept as well, in the way that your website is actually formulated and formatted. It's very, very simple and very similar to those projects. But like I said, you know, I was very skeptical with those original projects, and they paid out very, very well. So far, I'd say at least 95% of the projects that I've showcased on this channel that are in a free passive income app have actually worked out beneficial for you guys and for myself. So like I said, take a chance. It's going to be down in the description for you guys. All you need to do is just download, get it installed, and basically just leave it running there in the background and check here and there for your earnings. Like I said, you can also as well do some daily things and, you know, do a check-in and things along those lines. You just need to verify your captcha and then verify from there. I've already done today's one, so, you know, there's no use in regards to that. But like I said, I would recommend that. And like I said, guys, personally, in my personal opinion, I'm not sponsored by the actual project itself, just been referred to this by one of you guys with inside the community. I've left it running for over a week to see exactly, you know, how it's working, whether it's, you know, if it does what it's supposed to do, to make sure that I'm not kicking anything out that I shouldn't do to you guys. And like I said, I'm happy with the project so far. I'm interested to see how the airdrop and how it pays out going forward. The Go token, when that actually does go launched, you know, does launch, I say wise, you know, that should hopefully pay out a reasonable amount. And the only way that you're going to be able to make a fair chunk with NoGo is getting yourself in as soon as possible, setting up the Google Chrome extension, getting the Telegram node, and basically just leaving those to run for as long as you can do until the launches go live. And I'll be updating you guys within the Discord over on my Twitter. And like I say, if you want to make sure you keep up to date with those, make sure you jump into those, and I'll leave the links for you guys down in the description. Right guys, I'm going to leave the video here today. Make sure to like, subscribe, make sure to hit that join button to be a channel member. And also guys, don't forget to check out Farrington.online. Currently we have a $100 giveaway going on at the moment for somebody that does buy a piece of merch off our store. And if you do, make sure to take a picture, send it to us over on Twitter, and one person that does that, I will be then sending them over $100 in crypto, probably USDT, something simple like that. But let me know your thoughts and opinions on that down in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.